Quick update today. I've kind of been sitting on my hands for the last few days because I've been waiting for this. Um, this is the Google console dashboard. And when I had initially published, that checked. Then when I paid to have the testers, that checked off. But this has just been sitting here. And yesterday, I just got this new message right below it in the italics. Um, Yesterday it said like 5 days, so I guess today is going to be 6 days of 14. So I have like 8 more days to go. A week from tomorrow, it'll be done, and then I don't even know if it's going to be approved after that because they might not like the way the testers tested. I might apply for production. They might say change stuff and then do another round of testing. Who knows? But this has been the most painful week in the last few months, mostly because I have nothing to do. Um, my next steps are to get this on Google Play Store and then to start getting users. And I'm going to get users with the flyers that I showed in the last video. And I can't print the flyers until I have the QR code for the Google Play Store. So this needs to be on the Google Play Store um, in order for me to make the QR code. And then I can print the flyers and then I can start throwing them out. So this has just been absolutely painful in the last few days. So yeah, outside that, the other reason it's been frustrating the last few days is just I'm really upset because I spent the last like 2.5 years working on this business, and I've made zero money, and that's starting to drive me crazy. Mostly because that's the whole point of the business, right? Is to like make money, and I feel like there's lots of businesses that I chose not to do where you make money along the way. And this is not one of those businesses. Like I actually chose a business where I won't monetize this app for a while. Um, so even if I get users and I have a lot of people who like the app, uh, I want to do what all the big social media brands did, which is you have a free option for usually around 3 years, and then you monetize after that with ads or with a paid version or with whatever. And because I've chosen that, um, it's like 3 years from when I start getting traction. And I'm 2.5 years into this. So that's like 5, 6, 7 years maybe from when I started before I ever start making money. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, I need to start making money now. So that's also been frustrating. I've just been thinking about that too late at night on how what my brain is really doing is it's trying to think of other businesses that I could do to make money right now on top of this business. And then I have to remind myself that focus is the number one most important thing. And I have to focus on this app and do nothing else for 10 years. So the goal is a really big payout at the end of this. But yeah, it's kind of a grind. It's kind of just a grind. And it takes a lot of discipline to just sit here and do one thing instead of trying to like pursue other avenues or other businesses that I think would have faster payout. It's a small payout, but it's a faster payout. So that's where we're at right now. Um, I guess I don't have much to update in the next uh, 8 days. So a week from tomorrow, I'll probably put another video out to see if the app got accepted to Google. Um, did not think that Google was going to be this big of a hassle, but turns out it is. Um, one more thing I was going to update is the QR codes that I was looking at. Turns out the Apple Play Store has like a campaign tracker, so you can create a URL for your application or for the listing of your application on the App Store. And then Apple will just let you like track campaigns and track URL like these little URLs. You just basically make the URL in App Store Connect, and then it will like track how many downloads come from that URL. Um, so that's good. I'm going to use those URLs for my iOS QR codes. But for some reason, Google doesn't have an easy way to do this. In order to track QR codes and downloads and crap from Google, I have to like, I think I had to like rewrap my app or something. Like I had to get some kind of config file and put that in my app and then rewrap it and then resubmit it to the Google Play Store. And I'm just not doing that right now. So that's another way that Apple is better than Google. It was easier to get my app on the Apple App Store, and their interface is more friendly than Google's is. And Apple has a better way to track downloads and track like campaigns for marketing. So it's like 3-0 for Apple right now, and Google is not on my nice list this year. So I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to put out Apple QR codes and track those and use those to make decisions. So if I put out a lot of flyers and I can tell from my iOS downloads that a certain area is getting more downloads than others, or one of the flyers, um, like one of the taglines does better than the others, I'm just going to use the iOS data to make decisions. I'm not going to do iOS and Android, because if it's working for people with iPhones, I'm going to guess the same flyer is going to work for people who have Android phones. I don't see any reason they should be different. It just sucks that I can't get data for both. Um, and I'm pretty sure like more than 50% of the people here in Utah have iPhones anyway. So I'm just saying, screw it to Google. There's one URL and one QR code that's going to go on all of them, and then I'll do tracking and the analytics with iOS. So, yeah, that's happening.